CLE, time to head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about a potential court appeal for Deshaun Watson of any type of suspension.
Hey, Dave, Mike from Cleveland. Quick question. If Deshaun and his legal team take it to a higher court, does he still have to sit out this year or wait for their decision? Thanks for taking my call.
As always, we appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's welcome in Spencer German from 92.3 The Fan. Spencer, the way these usually work, you usually seek an injunction that would allow you to continue to play while that appeal is heard. It doesn't always happen, but that's usually why you seek the relief from court to get on the field and play while they're looking at that.
Yeah, Dave, you hit the nail on the head. Generally, when it goes to that level, the player's allowed to still play. We've seen this several times over the years. Now, obviously, I would argue if you want to see Deshaun Watson play this year, and we're assuming the suspension is not going to be for the full season, you probably don't actually want him to go to federal court with this, because if it prolongs, then you're talking about pushing that 8-game suspension to later in the season. I think you'd rather, assuming it's an 8-game suspension, I'm throwing that out there arbitrarily, but then you push it till later in the season, you'd probably rather have him get that out of the way early in the season and then be able to play late down the stretch. So obviously when you need him most in important games in November and December.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think the only way it goes to a higher court is if it's a season-long or indefinite suspension. That might be when his legal team takes it there. I don't think if it's an 8-game or a finite one that he does.